Today, I'm going to show you how to teach your dog how to give a chin rest. A chin rest is them putting their chin on your hand, chin, just like that. We can also teach our dog to do this on our leg, on a stool, on a chair, whatever it might be. So we teach this for a number of different reasons. I'm teaching it today as a way for my dogs to give me consent to do something. Okay, so for example, with Jane, I could potentially ask for a chin rest, and her giving me a chin rest gives me consent to maybe check her ears. Good girl. If Jane were to raise her chin off of my hand when I reached for her ears, that's her letting me know that she's uncomfortable with me doing so, and I would stop. So long as she kept her chin on my hand, then I will perform the behavior. Good, and of course she will get a treat for it. So Fern here is going to show you how to teach your dog how to do a chin rest. And then we're going to use Fern to actually use a chin rest to tell me that I can give Jane a treat. So I will show you how this works. So to teach your dog to do a chin rest, you're going to start with a cookie in your hand. You're going to put your hand underneath your dog's chin. And as soon as you're going to just lower their chin down onto your hand, yes, as soon as you feel the pressure from their chin, you're gonna say yes, or click, or say good, yes, and they get a treat. Let me do it this way so that you can see better. So I'm gonna have a treat up, and I lower her down, yes, and I give her a treat in position. Eventually, I want to actually teach her to move her chin onto my hand. So what I'll do is I'll keep the hand up, give her a treat, yes. When she brings her chin down onto my hand, she gets a treat. So I'm just gonna feed her out of position. Yes. As soon as I feel her in position, I'm gonna mark and give her a treat. So that's how you're gonna teach a chin rest. So you're gonna eventually fade that lure. So rather than having a cookie in your hand, you're gonna have an empty hand, and then eventually simply your hand going under their chin is gonna be enough to have them put their chin there. And Fern has done this behavior before, so that's why she's showing it so quickly. Good girl. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna allow Fern to let me know that Jane can have a treat by giving me a chin rest. Okay, so basically the way this is, and this is something that she hasn't done before, I'm gonna put my hand down. Yeah, good girl. So long as she puts her chin on my hand, I'm gonna give Jane a treat, and then Fern gets a treat. I'm gonna leave my hand there. Good girl. So if she puts her chin down, Jane gets a treat, and then she gets a treat. I'm gonna feed her out of position so that she has the opportunity to go back into position to say, yes, you can give Jane a treat. Good girl. So this is a great way to teach your dog essentially to share and to teach them to be okay with your other dog perhaps getting treats or attention. So what I could also do, good girl, is if she gives me a chin rest, Jane gets petted. And then of course I'm going to reward her for that. So it's always a benefit to Fern to have this happen because she is going to get a reward, but I'm allowing her the ability to say, yeah, you can continue to pet Jane. If she were not to put her chin in my hand, if I left my hand like this and she didn't put her chin down, then I simply wouldn't pet Jane. And that's her ability to tell me that I don't want you to pet Jane right now. Good girl. So that's how we're going to teach our dog a chin rest, and it's also how we're going to teach our dog to share.